What is up, y'all? We are out here in Colorado in the middle of the woods, and this is a video I've really been wanting to make for a very, very long time. So yeah, we're up in the mountains right now. We're surrounded by big trees. We got, look at these tiny little baby saplings. Look how tiny that thing is. There's a lot of things I've been wanting to talk to you guys about, and there's some stuff here. It's pretty cool, man. I want to show you guys as well. And as a fishing channel, especially like when we're doing this whole RV thing, it's just like go, go, go. There's so much like do so much fishing and stuff. I don't know, I've been meaning to make this video for a while. So the day I'm uploading this, the day probably most of you guys are gonna watch this video, it is my freaking birthday, man. 26 years old, I'm freaking old. Time is flying by, this year is flying by. I just want to thank you guys in advance for all the happy birthdays and stuff. I really do appreciate that, man. It's gonna be a good birthday, man. I told Kelsey, like, I just want some donuts. I don't need any gifts, I don't need to do anything crazy. Like, let's go fishing, let's get some donuts. It is just like pretty crazy though, dude. So right when I graduated college is right when this whole YouTube stuff started really, you know, kind of taking off. That was the spring of 2017. It's now 2021. We're over 4 years later. And I mean, I'm having as much fun as ever, dude. I mean, we're out here in freaking Colorado. Our house is mobile. Like, it's so weird. So yeah, I just want to take a second real quick. Just thank each and every one of you guys for all the freaking support, man. Like, I could not be doing this literally without any of you guys. Like, seriously. I know I say that every video, but I really do mean it, man. Next thing we need to talk about is pretty important. It has to deal with the whole fishing and the whole YouTube channel and everything like that. A lot of questions have been asked, a lot of uncertainties up in the air, and I feel like now I can finally speak on everything, you know, it's kind of going on. I don't know. As I've always said, man, you guys are family. Like, I never want to not give you any information, but it's hard at certain times, and this whole stuff could just get frustrating sometimes, but now I just want to talk about it. It's actually pretty exciting, man. I'm super excited to let you guys know about this. I just have to preface this again with just saying thank you guys so much for all of the freaking support over the years. Like, yeah, man. It's been a crazy ride, and I still just like feel like we're barely scratching the surface, man. There's so much I want to do, so much more I want to accomplish, and for us to accomplish as a family, and just, you know, I like to really say, man, just stay tuned for all that. It's gonna be really cool. First, with this whole thing, I guess I should start with last year. So at the beginning of last year, before all craziness broke loose in the whole world and everything, we were down there in Florida. We took a road trip. Like, we put the 4Runner on the auto train as we usually did in January. So we went down to Florida. We were driving all around, making some really fun fishing videos. When I was down there, it just so happened that a bunch of other fishing YouTubers were down there as well, and they were filming stuff. So I don't know how it happened, but we just kind of met up. And for me, this was kind of like a big deal because if you guys have been following the channel, like, ever since it started, I kind of just like stayed in my own lane. I didn't really collaborate with really like anyone. I could think of like 2 other YouTubers that actually went out and fished and filmed with before that. For all those years, we just kind of soloed it, you know? We paved our own path and just talked to ourselves at the camera everywhere we went, which is completely normal. So yeah, hung out with those guys. Fast forward a few months later, in March, Bassmaster Classic was coming up. Shout out to Luz. Me and a bunch of the other fishing YouTubers, they got us a big house, and they welcomed us to their booth. It was a really cool experience. I remember at the booth, they had pizza. I don't know if I was supposed to eat the pizza, but thanks for the pizza. Everybody there was super cool, everybody I met and everything. But fast forward a few months later, Luz ended up just sending out some combos. I really liked the gear. You guys saw me fish with it, and you know, eventually after talking more, they ended up sending a bunch more rods and reels and combos. That's kind of like where all that gear came into play on the channel. I felt kind of bad because like before that, you guys were there with me every single time I bought a rod, new reel, anything like that. Now, like, kind of out of nowhere, all of a sudden there's like random rods, reels popping up. I was kind of in like a situation where I was like testing all the gear in a way. I didn't want to like recommend or promote anything on the channel if I didn't love it 100%, you know, fully back it. So for months I used these rods and reels, many fishing sessions that didn't even make it onto YouTube. I also really enjoyed talking to the people at Luz. I feel like the team there is awesome, and they had a similar vision to mine. So eventually we got to talking. They wanted to support what I want to do. I support what they want to do. And right now, man, I'm happy to officially announce on YouTube, finally, man, that we are officially partnered with Luz. This is like the first ever real partner to this channel, and it's just awesome, man. I mean, their reputation, I mean, if you fish, you know. I do just want to say that my roots, and you know, nothing drastic is going to change on this channel. I mean, especially over the past couple of months, we've been using the Luz stuff. Still going to be doing the budget fishing challenges, still going to be doing other challenges, going to be, you know, having fun fishing, exploring, driving places in the camper. Again, though, I just want to take a second to thank you guys for all the freaking support, man. I still feel like this is just the beginning. I just really want to let you guys in on that story and how everything happened. I do have a link down in the description. It'll be in the description pretty much all of my future videos. If you guys ever want to buy anything off of Luz, I have a promo code FSF. It actually helps support me, and it will get you free shipping on any order. And yeah, man, I really do appreciate if you cop something. If you guys want in a future video or something, we can go over all my favorite rods and reels and stuff that I've been using. I'll link a bunch of them down in the description below. But yeah, if you guys ever use that code, it really does mean a lot. And yeah, like, don't worry, I'm not all of a sudden, going to turn into a salesman every 2 seconds. Buy this, use this code, whatever. I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing, having fun, bring you guys along for the adventure. Next thing we have to talk about is this little boy right here officially turned 1 year old, which just does not even make any sense. Like, if you guys can remember, it feels like just yesterday we made the video of like getting him, and now he's giant. Hey dude, how's it feel? You feel old? It's funny because I feel like he's not as big as I thought he was going to be. I guess he still has some time to grow, but he's like, it's funny, he's like a little longer than he is like tall, if that makes any sense. We just could not ask for a better dog. I mean, he's so freaking floofy. I mean, he's not always the best boy. We're still kind of working on that, but he's our boy. Oh, there we go. He's been having so much fun though. If you guys haven't seen, we actually have a whole separate channel that's like a vlogging / travel / camper channel. I've talked about this on this channel before, but yeah, if you guys haven't seen that channel, I'll link it down in the description below. Here's another thing I have to show you guys. He's got little cousins. Hello. We're at Kelsey's brother's house. Our camper's all the way over there parked in their driveway. I'll show you that either in this video or in a future video or something. But their neighbors actually have llamas. Like, they literally have pet llamas. All right, so we're about to do something we haven't done in a long while. We kind of transported over here. This is so cool, man. Let me show you guys around real quick. Look how freaking beautiful this place is, man. It's actually, I don't know if that's gonna get us wet or not, but we're gonna be doing something right now that I have not done, and I can't even remember the last time we did it, man. So on Instagram, if you guys don't follow my Instagram, I'll link it down in the description below. I'll actually pop it up on the screen right here. What you doing, man? Go give that thing a follow if you could. And actually, we have a Instagram for our other YouTube, the First State Camper one. If you guys want to stay up to date and kind of know where we're going, where we're at, make sure to hit those up. And also, I haven't said this in this video yet, but if you guys do want to fish with me on this RV fishing US road trip that we're on, I will leave an email on the screen right here. Send an email, and in the subject, just tell me what state you're in and what's going on, man. I want to fish with as many of you guys as possible. But as I was talking, that is creepy, dude. I feel like anytime you're in the wild and you find like random children's artifacts, it's just kind of weird, man. The other day we found a teddy bear, but it was like missing one eye and stuff. There's a massive hatch going on here too, so if you hear like some buzzing and stuff, it sounds like a giant swarm. There's so many bugs, and they want to go in all the holes. The big freaking ant right here, man. Giant Colorado ant. Excuse me, sir. All right, this is our rock now. So as I said, I went on Instagram, and I feel like I want to do this a lot more, just like talk to you guys like normal people. I know there's always so much stuff going on. It's not like I don't talk to you like normal people, but there's always an objective, fishing, fish, catch a cook, catch the fish. Sometimes it's nice to just, sit down, have a little chat. As I said, I went on Instagram, posted a little Q&A thing. We're just gonna go through some questions, man. Let's see, we're just gonna scroll through. Does fishing ever feel like work to you? No. You could ask Kelsey, you could ask any of my friends, you could ask anybody I know. Fishing, like, I just love fishing, man. I mean, as I always say, like, I literally say this in almost every video, there's just something about being out here on the water. I mean, catching the fish is always a bonus, especially when, you get to travel the country, which it doesn't seem real still. But yeah, I mean, having the opportunity to catch, all these fish and everything, it's so cool, man. But just being out here, enjoying, like, this nice, cool breeze, the nice sun kissing your noggin, warming your weenus. It's nice, dude. Now the editing, it is a little bit more of a grind, but I just look at it like it's art, Like, I love the whole process of filming, editing, posting the video. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I've been making YouTube videos for over 10 years, and this fishing stuff's been over 4 years. So we've been at it for a while, and the editing, it's a grind, yeah. So especially when on this road trip, like, I am in the process of trying to get some help for the editing, but overall, I mean, I just, making YouTube videos is so much fun. If you're not having fun, I don't know what you're doing. All right, next question. When is the next stop? Right now we're in Colorado. We actually, I talked about this a little bit, but we didn't plan on coming here, but it just kind of happened. And we're gonna be here for another couple of days. We're leaving a couple of days after my birthday, and I think we're going up to Wyoming, and then tentatively Montana, and then left. So we're gonna be hitting like the Pacific Northwest, which I am so freaking excited for, man. The fishing, the views, everything. I wanna catch some like Dungeness crabs or salmon, cool stuff like that, man. There's a lot of cool YouTubers out there too. So definitely let me know in the comments below what other YouTubers you guys would like to see me do stuff with. Low-key, very thankful for Kelsey. She kind of is like the planner of everything. Like, I feel like my brain Like, you should see my desktop. My brain is kind of like my desktop. There's just stuff everywhere. It's something that happens sometimes. My desktop just gets clogged. But yeah, I feel like I just got so much going on up here, and I'm very thankful to have her to take care of stuff. Like, she's very good at planning. She helps us, yeah, figure out where to go, the campgrounds. There's so much stuff, dude. But yeah, next stop should be Wyoming. Best budget spinning combo. Ooh. I always say, man, I'm never gonna change this philosophy either, but you don't need expensive gear to fish, and that's kind of why I like, you know, the whole budget thing. As far as best budget spinning combo goes, you guys have been seeing me use it so much. I think it was 60 or 70 bucks, that Lose Mach Light. It's an ultralight, so it depends what you're going for, but I mean, you can catch bigger fish on it. You just gotta play them a little bit. It makes it so much fun, man. That yellow rod, I've been using it in a lot of videos ever since we got it. But yeah, man, I think probably my favorite ultralight like combo that I've ever used ever. The other ones before that I got from like Cabela's and stuff, like they're nice, but they would just break. And one time I ran it over, but the rest, yeah. When will you be back in Delaware fishing? I have something planned, man. So we're gonna be doing this whole RV thing over to the West Coast more, and then probably like towards the end of this year, we're probably gonna head back down to Florida in like maybe January, February, just because everywhere's so icy and there's a lot of complications with the camper and fishing. It's hard, man. If you don't have ice that you can like walk out on, fishing in those months is very tough. So before we go down to Florida, I'm thinking of doing, I don't want to spoil it yet, but I'm thinking of doing some really cool stuff in Delaware and going to all the old spots and everything. Just stay tuned for that, man. I'm so excited. Like, it's gonna be so weird, like, to get back to Delaware after all this time. Like, it feels like we've been gone forever. I mean, when did we leave? January? It's like June, like half a year, kind of. Oh man, it's gonna be so weird. Next question. All right, what made you want to do YouTube? So as I said, I kind of been doing it for over 10 years, and I mean, ever since maybe like 6th grade when my buddy showed me YouTube, that's all we've been doing. I think around 2010 is when I started. I know my one friend, he's been making YouTube videos since 2009, and we're all really good friends, and I don't know, we just have a creative squad, like my back home friends. I have a couple other friends in that circle as well that just go way back, but we are all, I don't know, we all always just wanted to create, and I feel like you just study enough of the game of YouTube. It's always changing, like the algorithm and everything, but you know, you witness, you know, even if you're just watching, it's kind of like studying. Like, you see people come, you see people go, you see what people do that, you know, is good. There's a lot that goes into it, but I mean, I've just had passion for making videos for as long as I can freaking remember, man. MPG with the RV hooked up. I think we get 10. It's not great, but I mean, I think we have like a 6,500 pound trailer, so that's not bad. I mean, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Do you miss home? Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of talking about it. I do miss Delaware. It's weird though, like, home now is just kind of wherever, you know, Kelsey, the RV, and our little golden retriever is camper. After, you know, not having like a home. I mean, the RV is the home, but it's just weird, you know? Like, home is where you make it. It's like a mindset, you know? I do miss my friends back in Delaware though. They've all been hanging out and stuff and Snapchat and everything. But we'll see them eventually, you know? We got some business to take care of first. We got some fish to catch, stuff to explore. Most awkward moment fishing. I don't know if I have an awkward moment. I feel like when you're out there, especially in like packed areas or, you know, small streams or piers and stuff like that, and you just have a GoPro on it, you're just literally talking to yourself. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I don't really get embarrassed like that, if that makes any sense. All right, let's fire through some of these. Favorite fish to catch? I think it's still striped bass from the surf. Any thoughts on getting a second dog? Kelsey wants to. I don't. I do not want to right now. Maybe when he's like older, or maybe when we have like a house, like settled down or something, but not right now. A camera's not big enough for that, man. I don't got time for that. How long do you spend editing a video? Usually, I mean, I think the mean average time, like from uploading to my laptop to uploading to YouTube with the tags and screen cards, whatever the heck it's called. Oh my gosh, do you hear that? Dude, there's so many bugs above my head. Get the freak out of here, dude. I don't know if you can hear that now. That sounds crazy. But yeah, I think probably around like 6 hours. And that's if I'm like hustling. I mean, it depends. Every video is completely different. If you watch my channel, you guys know this. Like, sometimes I spend more time on the cool, sick transitions, edits, angles. Sometimes we're just straight to the point. The truck is big. I miss the 4Runner. I think later in life, I'll probably end up getting a 4Runner. That's what I keep telling everybody. I love the truck. Oh my gosh, do you see these bugs, dude? Get out of here. I am so grateful though to have this. I mean, this is a freaking beast. It's just like sometimes driving in tight quarters like the city and stuff, or doing U-turns, it's a little bit of a hassle, but I mean, diesel life has been treating me good, man. We really like it. Like, it's amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, like, just because I say I want a 4Runner doesn't mean I freaking love this truck. It's just, the 4Runner's calling me, man. Have travel plans changed with the Canadian border still being closed? Yeah, so we were kind of hustling through the US to get up to Alaska by like July. We're not going to Alaska this year, as sad as that is. That's like my #1 travel destination on this RV trip, but we're gonna have to go next year because there's a lot of stuff still happening in the world, and yeah, their border's not open. Thanks, Canada. I'm just kidding, man. All right, y'all, we're doing this outro on the iPhone. Kind of just want to like bring you guys into my life for a second, and just like this, like I don't know if you can see this, we're on the side of a road right now. I've been here the past couple times to upload while I'm staying at Kelsey's brother's house because their internet is not very good. I think internet around here is not very good, like Wi-Fi wise. But in this one spot, I get 4 bars LTE on my hotspot, which turns into like 40 upload speed, which is really freaking good. Usually we cannot get that good. Sometimes we have to deal with like 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. So it really depends where we are, but I know this was a very different video. Some people get triggered when it's like, oh dude, you're a fishing channel, you're not fishing. I really do appreciate you guys for watching, man. I appreciate you guys for all the freaking support. I think this was a much needed video. Don't worry, man, we'll get back to the fishing. We have some really cool stuff coming in the next couple videos. I already filmed some stuff, and we're gonna be filming some stuff, and there's just a lot of cool stuff. So I just gotta say, man, again, thank you guys so much for all the freaking support. All I gotta say, man, let's keep this rolling. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next video.